Welcome back to the channel! What's going on, Bluenose fan? This is Tommy Talon and another episode of the Bluenose Adventures. Today, we have a ton of stuff going on. So today, I have a bunch of updates. I want to share with you a few things that have been going on. Some big changes, some big things. So let's get right into it. Ready? First thing on the agenda today is we're going to swap out the factory original mirrors with the EDM mirrors that we have received from Latvia. There is a video that I did, I'll put a link in the description below, of the transaction that I ordered. Basically what they are is, when they spec'd out these DSMs to go over to Europe, they had options for rear view mirrors that folded in, because the streets over there are a little bit smaller, so for people to have the cars, it was like a spec that they offer from the factory, basically folding mirrors. A few of you guys out there have them. I found a set from a cool guy out in Latvia, and they were the fold-in heated mirrors, which actually was like a very special option, basically. So we're going to install those today, and to do those, we're going to pull the door panels off as well, and I also have the leather inserts instead of the cloth inserts in the door panels, so we're going to put those in too. That is actually what we're doing right now, so let me show you a little bit. Alright, so I already have the door panel popped off. This is the cloth panel I was talking about. It's actually in really nice condition, but we're switching the car all to Recaro seats and black leather and black carpeting, so it will no longer match. Here are the leather panels that will go right there. That'll look super nice. They're super clean. Came out of another car. But, you know, it's just a few tools. You'll pop this off. There's 3 screws right here, and then you can actually wire in the heat to the power right here. It actually runs off of the rear defroster. Just a quick side note. So this is what the factory ones look like. As you can see, they're fixed. And these are kind of dull. I mean, we are going to paint the car soon, so I wanted to just get the mirrors on before we did paint it. And then over here, as you can see, they're folding. Has the little heat emblem and then the wiring for it right there. 3 bolts, same thing. They pop right in. Not a big job to do. So that's not a big job to do. We're going to swap those out, swap those out. Alright guys, so a few weeks ago I mentioned to you guys that I bought new suspension for Bluenose that we're going to be putting in. So I got AGX struts, and I also ordered special from someone, an original set Pro Kit iBox springs for the car. So there's a long story behind that, so let me explain to you what exactly happened. I did have coilovers for this car, and I've been through a bunch of different spring and strut combos, and I wasn't really happy. I really do love the AGXs with a Pro Kit on them. I've tried multiple different variations of these, so I mean, it may not be for everybody, but it is my favorite. And to find a Pro Kit, so iBox no longer makes them. I actually reached out to them. They said they were willing to replicate a kit if I had over 30 orders, but I don't think 30 people are going to be ordering that. If you guys are, that is the deal. You just got to hit them up, hit me up, I'll hit them up, not a big deal. So as you can see behind me, I have a whole brand new set of AGXs that are going into the car. We actually ordered these a few months ago. You probably saw a post on the Instagram, so we were ready to put them in. I just have to wait to get the car back. The car is finally back. We are ready to put them in. I put up a post about finding iBox springs. The iBox Spring Pro Kit, as I said, is no longer in circulation, so you have to find a used set that has been sitting around or on somebody's car, and you know, it had to be in good condition. I wasn't going to buy some piece of shit rusted ones. You know, I wanted to buy a good set. I reached out to a handful of people, and I did find somebody that did have a set. Now, this has been about a 5 to 6 month search, roughly, to find springs for a car, 6 months on springs, kind of ridiculous. So I was super stoked to finally find a set. The guy was very nice. He packaged them, everything up. I paid them. He sent them out, and it took, you know, a few days. A few days went by, a few more days went by, and then a week went by, then 2 weeks went by. I said, what's going on here? Finally, I got a package in the mail. I said, oh, delivered, UPS. I'm sorry, United States Postal Service, by the way, did this. I was like, oh, I rushed home. I went to the mail, and I was like, okay, there's no big box here. This is supposed to be like almost 30 pounds of springs. It's a big box of springs, car springs. Went into the mailbox, and there was a little piece of cardboard in there, and it said, if I have a picture of it, I'm going to post it right here. I think I do. I'm going to post it. It's a little square that said the shipping price, which I think was like 65 or 70 bucks, something like that. And it said, sorry, United States Postal Service has lost your mail. It will be sent over to the recovery center if we find it. I was so pissed off. Basically, I contacted them a million times. They couldn't do anything for me. I put in a claim. There's no way to contact the recovery center for the Postal Service. So basically, I lost the springs and I lost the money. And that was it. And unfortunately, the guy didn't insure them, and we're kind of both screwed a little bit. So, oh well. It is what it is. Unfortunately, there's nothing to do about it besides put in a claim, which the shipper has to do himself. And I also called a million times. Anyway, long story short, I ended up having to put up another post to find another set, and I did. And I lucked out. And I really lucked out, actually. So the guy I bought these springs from, he bought them brand new back in whenever the hell before they stopped reproducing them. He installed them on struts and springs, installed them on the car, and just never drove the car. So, they just sat. So they're in perfect condition, and we actually just got the box today. So, let's go check it out. You ready? I'm so excited. Oh, here it is, baby! iBox Springs. iBox Springs. Oh, look at this iBox Spring Pro Kit. Oh my God, original packing. I'm just kidding, this isn't the original pack. So when the guy was sending them out, he's like, I even have a Pro Kit box that I'll send them in, but they were a Pro Kit box for a Jeep. So these aren't the original box that the springs came in. Unfortunately, that'd be such a cool story. So let's open it up and see how they look. You ready? All right. Woo-hoo! Woo! All right, look at these things. They are cherry, the proper part numbers for everything. 001 and 002. These are the part numbers for a 1G all-wheel drive DSM. And they are, I mean, immaculate. I mean, they're brand new condition. This is unbelievable. I'm so excited. Whew, guys, I am ecstatic. I'm so pumped up. I cannot believe we got the springs. The springs, and we're gonna put them in the car after the car gets back from paint because I didn't want them to get any overspray or anything like that on them. What if I got some dirt right here? Whatever. Long and short of it is we do have springs now. I'm super excited. Thanks again for sending those springs out to me. I am super excited. So we do have a lot to do here. So let's finish doing the mirrors and doing the panels. We'll wrap all that up. All right, the old one is out and the new mirror is in. We're gonna pop this out real quick. Boom. And new one's in. Mirrors on. Hell yeah. Door panels done, looking amazing. And that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.